What's up, guys? It's your girl Caela.
And it's your girl Riah, and this is our first video. So today we're doing a mukbang slash story time slash girl talk.
Yes, ma'am. Get into it, y'all get the gist. Okay.
So Caela's gonna go first.
So, don't come for me because I was the villain in the story. Okay. So I was a freshman in high school, and it was two dudes. We're gonna call one Derek, and we're gonna call the other. I don't know. Give me a name.
Matthew.
That'll be his name. Anyways, so I really liked one of them, but the other one was like fine. So I just kept talking to both of them, and I was talking to Derek for the longest. How long was I talking to him? I was talking to him for 6 months. And I ended up talking to him the third month while I was talking to Derek. Yeah.
Okay then, period.
So yeah, your girl was, she was feeling herself. I was building up my roster.
It's okay, we all been there.
Exactly. So don't come for me. We were loyal, and technically we both wasn't dating. We were just talking, and that happened to be. Anyways, back to the story. So yeah, I was basically talking to them at the same time. Mind you, we all went to the same school. So I ended up getting caught. I didn't know they was friends because I ain't never seen them talk or nothing. So, alright, so we was at lunch. It was in the commons. That's what we call our cafeteria, the commons or whatever. So I was in lunch. They both was texting me at the same time, and me not realizing I'm just talking to my friends, doing us, making jokes, what we always do at lunch, like not worried about it or not thinking of nothing. So they both texted me or whatever, and they was like, are you at lunch or whatever? And I'm like, yeah, I am. Like, why they both asking me this at the same time? So I'm just like, yeah, like, all right, ain't thinking nothing of it. And one asked me, so Derek asked me, he's like, do you talk to Matthew? And that's the one that I was talking to for 3 months. And I was like, no, like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Like, we're just friends. And he was like, you sure? I was like, yeah, like, what you mean? And he was just like, that's not what he told me. And I was like, are you talking to him? Like, are y'all friends or whatever? That's what I'm thinking in my head, like. So he was just like, yeah, well, that's not what he told me or whatever. And I was just like, well, I don't know why he would say that since we're just friends. And he was like, are you lying? And I was like, no, like, what do you mean? And he was like, I seen the messages. Y'all, when he said that, my heart dropped. Heart ass. Okay. So then, like, I was just like, I just started saying sorry because, like I said, Derek is the one who I really wanted to talk to, but Matthew was just so fine, so I just, I couldn't help myself. So yes. So then when I realized that, like, when he's texting me this, I'm looking up, like, looking for Derek. They texted me at the same time, talking right next to each other, sitting the whole time.
No! God, please, no! No!
As I'm saying all of this and typing it, whatever. And I was just like, bro, I couldn't even do nothing. I just got up and left. And they both stopped talking to me. I just was just like, it's an L I had to take. It was an L I had to take.
Dang. So they cut you off right there? Or like, it took them a minute to cut you off?
Okay, Derek cut me off right then. And then Matthew, I said we talked for like a good 2 weeks. Let's get on to you.
Okay. So we're gonna talk about when I found out a person was cheating on me when I had COVID. And y'all,
When you were
I
sick?
knew, yes. What? And I knew, like, everybody around me kept saying, like, you're just being a spoiled brat. And I'm like,
You
no.
sick?
Like, in my head, like, you, like, a woman intuition, like, it tell you. So I'm like, no, I know something off. Right. Okay, so let's get into it. So I'm messing with this dude. And I kind of had just got a relationship, so it was kind of fresh. Mind y'all, I did not want him at first. That be the ones that do you in, the ones that you don't want first.
You're not even checking for them.
So my cousin ended up putting me on with him or whatever. But me being me, I'm thinking, okay, I really don't want to mess with him. And at the time, I had a friend, plus my mom, plus my cousin was like, just talk to him, give him a chance. Ooh. So I'm like, okay. So and I'm giving it a chance. We start talking, everything. He was like, he ended up being real cool. So I'm like, okay, so whatever. So we start dating, right? So 5-6 months passed. This happened before graduation. So
When y'all started dating?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
So
I know you.
So 5-6 months, this is when we started to go to college. We were ready to go to college in August. So me and him talked, we had a conversation. I told him, like, I know we're gonna be long distance and everything. So if you see somebody that you like, or like you don't want to be with me no more, or attention start getting somewhere else, let me know.
See, I like that. I like that you said that. Cause you know, most girls will be like, you can't talk to XYZ, like, I don't know.
And see, I didn't do all that. I was just told him, just like, let me know. Like, let me know. And then we can decide what we're gonna do from there.
Okay.
And we both made a promise that we would do that. So, y'all, I go on campus, whatever. And I wasn't even on campus for a week yet. And then the vibe just started changing. And I'm like,
Same shit.
Like, we would get on the phone, y'all, and we wouldn't even be on the phone for like a minute. Like, he'd be so ready to rush me off the phone.
Like, where you gotta go? Where do you have to go?
If I text him, he'll take all day to text back.
He ain't doing that.
So I'm like, so then me being me, I'm like, okay, school started, he probably just getting adjusted. I'm not gonna be like doing too much, cause like, yeah, school just started. He probably be meeting people, doing his thing, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna trip too much, right? So I end up going to a party at my school, and then like a couple days after that, I started getting symptoms, found out I had COVID. So, I ended up getting sent home and have to quarantine and all that. So y'all, I'm in quarantine. I'm sick, I don't feel good. I talk to your man, right? So I try to talk to him. He being so funny to me, like so funny. So I'm like, so we get on the phone one day, and he made this joke, telling me some, I know where you at, but you don't know where I'm at. Cause it has location. He turned it off. Y'all. So
That's that guilt talking. That was that guilt. I'm telling you.
I'm like, why are you turning off your location? So he doing the most. I talked to him like, out that whole time I was in the quarantine, I talked to him like 3 times because I ended up breaking up with him. And I feel like that's what he wanted me to do. He kept like pushing me towards that.
See, that's a coward move.
He wasn't like talking to me, and when we do talk, we only be on phone for a second. He started turning up his location, just being sneaky and weird. So I'm like, okay. So I gave him an ultimatum, and I told him, I think it was like, you either call me or something, or you single, or turn up. I don't know what it was. I gave him an ultimatum, and he didn't do it. So I told him he was single. So as soon as I said that, now he want to call me. So I was like, you really breaking up with me? Yes. So he tried to pull that card on me, which I kind of figured like that's what he.
But why did it take that?
Like,
Why
he
did
could
it
have just
take
been
you
straight up with me.
to
Right, so he was single. Fast forward, we kind of stayed in contact a little bit. One of his family members had COVID at the same time I had COVID, and unfortunately ended up passing away. So I was trying to have like sympathy with the whoop, and I was like kind of feeling some type of way because I'm like, I'm trying to be there for you and you won't let me, kind of. And like everybody around me told me how I was gonna burn. I'm like, no, like he's being different. It's not just that. Like, you know, it's
been
like,
ongoing.
yeah, it's like it's more than that. It's not just that. So everybody around me kept saying, you're just being bad, blah, blah, blah. So we kind of stayed in contact for a little bit or whatever. And one weekend, he had told me to come home. Well, he was telling everybody, like all the people that I used to hang out with, like, I'm gonna try to surprise her and do something for her to tell her to come home this weekend, right? So yeah, I'm supposed to be with Caela and our other friend that weekend. So I took off my plan. I had switched plans, everything, just so I can come back home to do whatever he wanted. He had going on, right? Yeah. The day I was planning on coming home, I had the car packed, everything. I was in my last class. He gonna call me and act like nothing was going on. He was like, I'm not gonna be able to see you this weekend because I gotta do such and such, such and such. I'm like, what?
Like 360, what?
I was like, what? Like,
What's switched?
and didn't you just have everybody tell me to clear my plans for this weekend? Are you telling me you're gonna be busy doing other stuff? So I'm like, okay. So I had already planned to come home. So after that, I was just like, bro, I do not want to see this man. I was telling everybody around me, I don't want to see him. He had me wasting my time coming home, and I didn't even see him at all. So really? I just stopped fucking with him after that altogether. So after that, we didn't talk for a while. Right? So we in the study room. I don't know if you remember that. We was in the study room, y'all. And I'm scrolling through Instagram, and I see on my explore page, I see his face. So I'm like, and I see it with a girl. So I'm like, okay. Y'all, I touched the picture, and I was like, okay, he got a girlfriend. That's what I thought. I was like, okay. So I just said, look at her page. So, you know, us with girls, that's what we do. We gonna go look. Yeah. So I tapped her page, and I went scrolling.
Investigators, FBI.
I'm like, okay, whatever. So that weekend, I ended up coming home, right? Because my mom and my other family members, they went out of town. So me and my cousins had to stay with our grandma at our house because they don't trust us to be at our home because they know how we is. Party time. So they didn't trust us to be at our home, so we had to go to our aunt's house. So this man called me, told him he probably want to have a conversation with the I'm like, at first I did not want to speak to him at all. So I'm like, whatever. So he ended up pulling up. We're having a conversation, y'all. This man, he was just basically like, he felt like he wasted my time. And what he did.
You could say that through a text.
He basically said he wasted my time. And basically saying all this BS, y'all. It was straight BS. So at first, like, I was giving him the cold shoulder. When I first went outside talking to him, there was a cold shoulder. Nothing, I was just listening, right? Mm-hmm. So towards the end, we ended up coming to some type of cordial note, y'all. It was cordial. So the next day, it was on my mind. And I tell y'all, that's what we telling males. Stop playing with these females because our intuition is up, y'all. So I wake up in the morning. Something said, go back to the girl page. So I'm like, okay. Because she had an easy Instagram name, so I remembered it. Something said, go back to the girl page. So I'm like, okay. So I go back to her page, of course. And I go scrolling. Something said, scroll through her picture. So I'm scrolling. And then something said, look closer as you scroll. So I'm scrolling, I'm looking. Then I noticed on one of her pictures, she had his necklace on. So I'm like, oh. Because that's what he did when he first took me. I had his necklace. So I'm like, okay. So something said, look closer. So I'm looking. I look at the date, y'all. The date was the day before I found out I had COVID.
Oh, hell no!
Bitch. I was like, so I was right.
I'm not gonna lie.
I knew I was right. The nigga was being a nigga and trying to make it seem like, and then he was trying to play like she just broke up with me. He's trying to tell her that I broke up with him, and he was messing with her.
Like it was out of the blue.
Like it was my fault. Like, you know what I mean?
You knew what you was doing.
And then everybody that saw how I was for bird, I told them. I was like, I was right. I screenshots everything. I just on my page, everything. I was right. Right? So then I texted him. So I tried to make sure he was gonna respond. So I was like, hey, I got a question. He texted me like this now. Tell me what's up. So I'm like, so was he messing with your girlfriend while we was together? Left me on red.
Oh my God! Wow!
I'm like, yup, your ass caught. Your ass was fucking caught, bitch. Left me on red. The audacity to leave me on red, my nigga. And I just caught you. And then I literally just see you less than 24 hours ago and you was feeding me bullshit. I'm like, okay. No, I don't fuck with him.
Period. Because he don't need to. He lost you. And he don't need you.
And then I was just irritated because the fact like everybody trying to make it seem like I was crazy. Like I knew something was up. Like
it was that good.
I'm a girl.
The intuition, like you said, it be telling you.
And then it's crazy thing, I didn't even go looking for nothing. It fell right in my lap. Cause I knew I was just.
Yeah, and the rules technique, I have it for real. You just have to go back and look at the girl page. Like, come on now.
Yeah, like 100%. Go look at her page, and I did.
It's I was like, oh, why did we doing that, bro?
And I did. And I was like, and I was just so irritated because I'm like, bro, I knew it. And then I was much so irritated that the fact that I told him from the beginning, you could just be straight up with me. Like,
you're right.
I'm not even tripping. Like, I know, male's gonna be a male.
It's because he wanted to keep you in your pocket, in his pocket. But what they don't like is when they upfront with you, you have the ball is in your court. You can decide what you want to do. If you want to, continue on, you're doing what you do, or if you're gonna cut it off.
But I was just like you should have just been straight from the beginning. Like, you want to mess with her, by all means, okay. All you had to do was let me know so I can deal. But the fact that you tried to push me to break up with you so he can go not feel guilty with you doing what you was doing. When you was doing it,
he would have felt guilty either way though.
He was doing it anyway. Yeah, like he was doing it anyway.
He would have felt guilty.
And then I would have had more respect for him if when he pulled up on me to let me know what was going on then, instead of just feeding me a whole bunch of BS.
Stuff that he thought you wanted to hear.
Yeah, like, he could have said something then. But then I have to find out. See, that's what get me. If you tell me, okay, cool. But if I have to find out something, I don't have to ever again.
Oh, dude. And then it's kicker for me is that you wasn't even worried about homeboy at first.
No,
Like,
I wasn't. I was not scared of him. I just got a relationship. My mama and everybody around me kept saying, just talk to her, just talk to her. I'm like, no, I really don't. Like, I was just done with the niggas at that point. I'm like, I don't want to have to know. And they kept being consistent, like, talk to him. I'm like, fine. So I gave her a chance. And I actually ended up liking the way he was actually cool. Yeah, he still is cool. I just don't miss him because he did that when he came to home.
Literally.
That's all he had to do. But he made it so difficult for no reason.
Oh, child. Anyway, so.
The niggas.
No, literally. But yes.
No, this food was so good.
It is. It was busting.
I'm sorry, y'all see all of in my mouth, but I'm just hungry and this food is good, okay?
Not gonna play. No, this drink. I'll tell y'all. This drink bust. Okay.
It's just a slushy, YouTube. It's just a slushy.
Mind your business. Okay, mind your business. They ain't gonna be checking for real.
Y'all, this is so good. I almost feel like that. I feel it a little bit.
I feel it in my eyes. Just a little bit.
Like my arms feel like
A little loose.
y'all. See my arms like I can start breakdancing on this table.
I'm not gonna play with you.
But yeah, y'all. that was our little video. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Make sure y'all subscribe, like the video, and make any suggestions too. That's things y'all want to see. Like we got a lot of stuff coming. Just stay tuned and support Black girls, you know.
And we out.